Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So it's interesting. I can't help but my eyes are glued here. Here we have that gate, and it is closed, and we have the rider. So the news. This news was delivered, and it closed the gate. So the news was the closing of the gate, and it was delivered by that fox who jumped the fence. And now this fox is looking back. Maybe he thinks he was very clever, or maybe he's looking back to see if he got away with his ruse, because I feel there was a ruse. I feel like he's hiding something. And the reason I say that is because of the wizard. The wizard is at the heart of this reading. And the wizard is the trickster. There was some type of sleight of hand here. So the information that was given, the wizard says, the information that was given was false. So maybe the reasons for closing this gate that were given were not real. Or not true, I mean. It was fake. Something is being faked. They may have turned their head on an opportunity, but I feel like this is something, because the fox doesn't look at this. They're looking behind them. I feel like this yet sits in the future. It's also here as the central issue. So what I get is... I have the snake and I have the mice. So indeed, there's been some kind of a deception or a manipulation of some kind. Somebody, this fox, so I won't say somebody, it was the fox, okay? Okay, so the fox did something they shouldn't have, and they know it. And maybe they've kind of put themselves in a position that, I don't know how to get out of this now. And it eats at them, because the mice are here. The fox could have done something because of the snake. So, because the snake can also represent something internal that they're dealing with, a lot of negative thoughts, some type of trauma that they have experienced. They may have had or have been experiencing at the time some emotional struggles. Let's move them there for now. And so there was sleight of hand when it came to the feelings. Somebody's feelings are being kept a secret, having to do with a commitment. I feel like what's hidden is the love. I feel like they still love this person, but they ended it because they were having trouble, some internal struggles, because this here is a very fragile heart. And so I feel like they did something that they shouldn't have. They realize this now, but now they don't know how to get out of it. That's what I keep getting. So the mice, which are here, that's about feeling anxious. The mice can indicate that something was done quick. It can speak to some destructive behavior because of maybe some emotional struggles, or patterns maybe of not thinking things through, because it does indicate a fast pace. This can be somebody who keeps putting something off and putting something off until it becomes big and out of control. The mice are the little frustrations, anxieties, and issues that eat away at you. It could be that they are being haunted by this deception that they did, that's behind them, that's in the past. So when the mice show up, it's a reminder to get a handle on all of these things that are stressing you out before they get out of control. It's telling you, or this fox, whoever is the fox, it's telling you to identify and deal with these frustrations and annoyances and anything that you've been letting pile up. Because if you continue to ignore them or sweep them under the rug, they're only going to get worse. Mice can also be outside influences that make you feel less than, or that cause you to carry a chip on your shoulder. And so this person is hiding their true feelings. What they're hiding is this. This is what they're looking at, but they're not showing anybody. That gate is closed. Nobody's coming in right now. So you can't see behind closed doors what is actually going on with this person. So they're looking at a tombstone, and they're trying to understand the hieroglyphics. So they're trying to figure something out. They're trying to figure out possibly, because they're looking at the tower, and they're trying to figure out if they can bring it back to life, because that's what this is about. You know, is there still life here? Because this tombstone is set out in the desert, but yet the wand that they've placed in front of it has a sprout, and they're looking at past this tombstone to this tower, which is what brought about this death, you know. And clearly, because they're in the reverse, they're very unhappy. I feel like they may have ran from a situation because they were afraid, because the Seven of Pentacles is in the reverse, so they didn't want to put effort into it because they didn't think they were going to get what they wanted from it, and so they ran. They became afraid, and they may have ran and become afraid because maybe they, didn't get what they wanted in other relationships. This goes back, because the Ten of Coins is here. It speaks to a length of time, and so this could go back to family and childhood. Maybe, things just never worked out for them when it came to relationships, because they were having struggles. This we know. I feel like they have this idea because they're looking at the Empress. They have an idea to start this over from scratch. Like, they did not take action in the past, but maybe they're talking here about the deception. Instead, they ran, I feel. And then we have that Five of Wands, and this is now wanting to start over. to kind of wipe that slate clean and start over from scratch. There's recognition here that that maybe you were working separately. Like there's a recognition of needing to work as a team. Needing to work as a team. So maybe there's more of a willingness now to work as a team. It could be that they want you or trying to figure out how to get you to listen to them, or maybe to get you to understand something. They have an idea, and you don't have this news yet, but because these rods are still grounded, they're not yet airborne, but you will get a message from this person. They have a new idea, and they're hoping that that idea is the lucky break that they've been looking for or wanting in order to help them get out of this situation that they've kind of created, so to speak, you know. They're hoping you'll meet them halfway on the bridge. They do have the key to set themselves free from this. They kind of trapped themselves, so to speak. But through memory, there is luck. So because these are flowers of remembrance, and then you got the clover. And so I feel that through memories, so behind them, the answer, the solution, the key is there that will set them free. And so there's luck in this. And this will help them, this information, to bridge the gap, to close the distance between them and another. Interesting. Here they are in the Four of Swords energy, right behind that gate, doing all this thinking. There is a clear opportunity just sitting here. The chalice and the Wheel of Fortune. And they have the key to make this happen. It's like you find the key, you open the door, you close the gap, you get the wheel turning. This wheel's at a standstill, you see. It's waiting to see if this person's going to stay in that Four of Swords or Five of Coins energy, or if they're going to take that leap of faith and follow their heart like the Fool. So the wheel is waiting basically to see how this person's going to proceed. So that then at that point we know which way the wheel's going to turn. But they will be given the key. They are going to be given clarity because the sun rides the top of this wheel. So they are given or shown what the key is that they need to, maybe unlock that door, because maybe they locked themselves in there. Not only were you locked out, but they were locked in. And they have the key to set themselves free. They have the key to unlock this door and get the rose. If you're unhappy with your circumstances, then you must choose to change it. It's as simple as making the choice and deciding. Help is available, is what Spirit says, but you must choose to reach for it. If you're unhappy in your current circumstances, then take the necessary actions to change them. And, well, that's what they're going to do. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.